YouTube going live. It's like 3, 2, 1, and you're on. Remember the woman New Year last year when she was the news broadcaster who swore at the camera? That's what I feel like. I feel like I've got that kind of level of production value, which of course I don't. Right, well, good morning. I'm going to do an introduction in about 10 seconds time, but first duty calls. Barney here has done his business. Good boy, Barney. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Better late than never, kid. Your mum will be looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. He's been with me this week. It's been so good. So good. Haven't you, bud? Right. I think we're up and running. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. Stephen Crighton. Here's our logo. Look out for that on the videos and social media that you see from our channel, and you'll know it's us. Welcome along. If you're watching live, if you happen to tune into our live session, then thank you for doing so. It's always a pleasure to welcome new viewers in particular. When we go live this way, what tends to happen is most people who join in aren't actually part of our channel community. So if that applies to you, go ahead and give us a little follow. The algorithm's brought you here for a very specific reason, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So stick with us, stick with us. And if you're watching it as part of a video on my channel, you're already part of the community. So thank you so much for doing so, continuing to be a valued member of our team. And without much further ado, I'm going to swing it around and show you the pack, give you a little outline of what we're going to talk about today, and show you the conditions. Let's start with the conditions. Ugh. It's a real grey, dark cloud hanging over us. Not very nice at all. Hi Vlad, how are you, young man? How are we doing? Right, 2 seconds guys. I don't know this dog up ahead, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Good morning. How are you? Good. Sorry, a bit of... It's nice. Nice out the wind anyway, at least. Yeah, so
yeah, I was on the top of the hill earlier on. Was blowing a bit.
Get a bit blown around a little bit, yeah. Look at you. You're Bonnie. How young's yours?
She's 3.5.
Oh, nice, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I could tell she was sprightly and almost like a pup, but
yeah,
a bit more mature than some of these guys. But
well, he's weird. They hate broccoli like this until they're about 15.
Yeah, yeah. So always puppy-like. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Nice chatting to you. Have a nice walk. We'll see you later. There we go. There's Biscuit. Giving me more work to do. Let's put the camera down. I'm just going to pop the camera somewhere for a second. Hopefully it doesn't cause any drama. Good morning. How you doing?
Fine,
You well?
bad morning.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Excuse us. That's the one hazard of having power on that long line.
Don't worry.
Still in training, so there we go. Right, we can crack on. Hey buddy, we'll just walk past them and it'll give them a bit more space. There we go. Hi, come on. Right, where was I? Sorry. Thanks Vlad, the dogs do look happy. We've got one of them who's got a sore bum just now. You're just squirting out a bit of water here, Biscuit. That's not so good. But otherwise, we're good. We're in good form. We're having a nice morning. We've had a nice week, I have to say. We've had a very nice week. The conditions have been really strange here in Edinburgh. It's near enough 12 degrees for the last 2 or 3 days. All the snow and ice that we had last week is all melted. It feels like spring. The animals are suggesting it's spring. Not necessarily the dogs, but the birds and the insects and all the little mammals that we see from time to time, squirrels and such like, are all behaving as if it's springtime. And we're getting the odd flower coming out right on cue. You see here, some of them are starting to come into bloom. So I hope we don't have another cold snap, because that would be rotten for all the wildlife and the fauna and all that kind of thing. But I'm sure these guys are pretty aware of what's going on. They've managed on this planet longer than you and I, so I'm sure they'll keep going. I'm sure they'll manage fine. Yeah, so some exciting news coming up today. I'll talk to you about that in a few moments. I'll just explain the dogs that we have with us today. So up in the lead here, the white dog is Charlie. He's a West Highland Terrier. And then we've got 3 Border Terriers. One of them is Alfie here, one of them is Juno, and the one up ahead with the squatty bum is Biscuit. We've also got Ruby on the orange lead. We've got Barney, who's been staying with me. Oh, look at this. Ah, missed it, never mind. And we've got Mac. Hello boy, how you doing? That's our team for today. And one of the things that attracts quite a lot of attention to the channel, if I'm being perfectly honest, is Border Terriers. They seem to be loved the whole world over. Any nations that have dogs as part of the culture are tuning into us to talk about Border Terriers. We've had that from all corners of the globe. And I actually look after 4 of them altogether. So we've got the 3 of them out here just now. Biscuit up in front, then Alfie, and somewhere behind us is Juno. There she is. And also Otis is out with my afternoon team. So he's out with the bigger guys this afternoon. And Border Terriers are pretty robust, they're pretty bomb-proof, to be fair, so they can be put in almost any situation with any dogs in any environment, and they kind of come out top dogs. So they're hardy little souls, and as such they've got such a great following online. Not just these guys, but I mean in general, the Border Terrier community is very active, and some of my followers will be happy to hear that tomorrow is the first day that we're going to be working with our new Border Terrier, our 5th one in the team, Stanley. So he's going to join the squad soon. We just need to do a few bits and pieces, housekeeping sort of thing. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is around about the same time as I would take these guys out for their walk, which is about 10:30. I'm going to go and pick up Stanley, and we're going to practice jumping in and out the van 100 or so times, so that it's a complete nothing. You know, it becomes a skill that he could do in his sleep. And what we found with, as the years have gone on, I've been doing this job now for about 8 years. I've been blessed and privileged enough to look after people's animals. So when we start off on the right foot and without any pressure, it means that as we start to add some pressures into the situation, they fall back to the level of their training and they understand what needs to be done at certain times. So a basic thing like jumping into the van, when there's 7 other dogs there, can be really off-putting to a dog that's a bit intimidated or a bit shy or a bit nervous or that kind of thing. So what we do is we work with the dog on its own. We'll practice getting in and out of the van a few times. The van will absolutely smell amazing of the 25 dogs that I look after. So the dog may even think there's other dogs in the van, even although there isn't. And so we're going to use that smell, that association, the rewarding of the good behaviour, and we're going to practice for a half hour to an hour, just in and out the van, in and out the van, in and out the crate, door open, door closed. We're going this way, guys. Keep coming. Alfie, Mac, come on. Come on this way. Come on. Come on. Yes. And then that particular experience then is one that we can kind of tick off the list. So if Stanley is happy jumping in and out the van, then he'll more than likely be happy if and when another dog jumps in and out the van, either ahead of him or behind him, and so on and so forth. So we'll build it up. So what we might do is, after half an hour or so of practice getting them in and out of the van, I'll maybe go to one of these guys' houses and kidnap them for half an hour, and we might go on a little walk with Stanley as well, so that might be quite nice. If that's the case, I may even try and go live. Alfie, come on. We might even try and show off our skills and show how we introduce a new dog into the team. We have actually done this in the past. I've done full videos on it with with one of the dogs that is a very what's the right word for this, like a breed or a personality that is incredibly strong-willed and incredibly authoritative. So we did it with a really stern dog and introduced her to one of the other stern dogs, and 2 queen bees in the room. If there's any women watching us, you'll probably know what the outcome of that might have been. But yeah, it didn't end as well as it might have, or at least the middle part of it was a bit interesting. So hiya, how you doing? Hello, you. Hello. Good boy, Biscuit. Good boy, Charlie. Well done. Sorry guys, the perils of working with the animals is that every now and again they'll just go to the toilet when you don't want them to. And there we go. There we go. Hi, big fella. Hey, big boy. How are you doing? The gang are really interested in you. Let's move up here, guys. Let's do a little jump on the wall. Who's going up? Who's going up? Good puppies. Good. Charlie, come on, bud. You're better than that. You're staggering about the place like a drunk man. There we go, boys. Good boys. Alfie and Biscuit are brothers. They're owned by different owners. We would tend not to take brothers from the same household together, because dogs that are sort of from the same bloodline that are not used to experiencing other dogs, you know, they're bonded to each other, as opposed to each of these dogs is bonded to me. So they tend to be quite hard work if you don't separate them. So they've been separated a long time ago at birth, and then the 2 owners just happened to live near each other, and one of them bumped into the other and said, oh, we're using Stephen to walk Biscuit. And they said, oh, we'll maybe get, Alfie's owner said, we'll maybe get in touch and see if he can walk Alfie. And that was 5 years ago, and now they're the leaders of the pack, shall we say. Biscuit in particular, we call him, in his little group chat that we have for him, we call him the sheriff. He doesn't tolerate much nonsense, but you wouldn't think it. He's as quiet as a mouse just now. So yeah, we're all very happy. We're all in very good spirits. A little spaniel up ahead. Ooh. Guys are Ribby, don't you dare! Don't you dare! No. No. It's a dead mouse. I saw it as we walked past. I thought they had all ignored it, but obviously not Ruby. Not Ruby. We always just watch out for the body languages of the dogs as we approach another dog. We won't allow that kind of thing to happen. That's a bit too intimidating. Hello, Trouble. Hello. Hi. Good morning. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's a nice day. It's been a nice week.
The beagle's on the lead again.
Yeah, she's never off. She gets freedom, but she's never too far away from me. So
Two naughty beagles are too naughty, aren't they?
they really are. You obviously know them well.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see a beagle, they're on the lead.
Yeah.
So, and I remember somebody that didn't have it on the lead and he actually run out into the main road.
Oh no.
I mean, it's quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, but you don't want that. You don't want that for any of the dogs.
it was their own dog, so it wasn't like with a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, my worst nightmare for something like that to happen, for something to spook them and then for them to be chased off, you know. So we try and expose them to as much as we can, but not, you know, someone setting off a firework happened last Diwali, and you know, the sort of, is it Indian ceremony or we were right beside, we were as close as you and I are, and they just set one off in their hand, and I was like, oh, like I jumped out my skin, and then no, it It was the year of lockdown, like 2020 or whatever that was, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think they intended to do it. I don't think they even noticed I was there, but we were right beside each other and the dogs all got a spook, so. Yeah, I know. Thankfully, because it was so out of context, they just kind of shrugged it off and we kept going. But yeah, not a nice thing to have to deal with. No. Right, I'll crack on. It's nice to chat to you. We'll see you later. Thanks. Come on, you guys. Mac attack up there, making sure everything's okay. He is like I don't know what the right term is, but he's very vigilant of other dogs coming in and being part of the team. He'll just watch and make sure everything's okay. What are we saying, Vlad? Oh, Frank's joined us. Hello, Frank. Morning, guys. I don't know what you're referring to, Frank. Sorry, Vlad, saying they don't miss a thing, but typically they don't. So yes, you're right, but I'm not sure what that actually referred to. Speaking of those things though, we've got some crows that will follow us around, and the dogs are fairly desensitized to these guys. Fairly, for the most part. We'll see if we can get the crows to follow us along. Yes, you guys know what that means. You know, here we go. You see they're coming with us? They'll follow us along. Hey, Mac. That was a big loop. The dogs are loving life. They're absolutely loving life. So are we, to be fair. So, Mac. Hey, that's not for you. That's for Ribs. That's for your Ribs, Biscuit. There's a woodpecker. I don't think my audio is going to pick it up. You guys can let me know if it picks it up. I'll be quiet. Hang on. No, it's not going now. It stopped. But Max ran up to the direction it was in, so maybe it's just checking out if Mac's a threat. Oh, there it was there. There it was there. Good, you guys. Stanley's up ahead. This is the dog that I'm going to be walking. He's sat there on the right hand side. Who wants to see Stanley? This is not planned. This isn't a part of the thing. And I think I don't want to overwhelm him with the other dogs. Hello. Hello. Hi, Stanley. Hi, Stanley. Oh, he's happy to see us. Good boy. Hiya, boy. Hiya, buddy. Hi. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. There's one for you, Gino. Good girl. Good girl. Good, you guys. Yeah, you don't look at each other. Good, Charlie. Good. Good. Good morning, guys. I'm on my YouTube, which I might just stop in a second just so we can blether. How are you, buddy? I know. Oh, this is exciting stuff. This is exciting stuff. So, this was the exciting news that the channel is about. This is the dog that's going to come out with us tomorrow and have some fun in the van. Yes. Hey, he seems to be getting on great with the pack, which is really a blessing. So yes, very happy. We're very happy. Right. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, follow us along. Otherwise, I'm going to end the live now. You might never see us again. So thank you for tuning in to us. All the best. We'll see you in the new week, and we'll let you know how Stanley gets on. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.